The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring.
I spit in the face.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you. It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the minds. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Whoa. You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
I'm sure this superstar would argue the benefits of feeding off the audience. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You know something? I'm not really sure if he can spare it. Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. You may not like the fans, but as a superstar, you got no choice but to listen to it.
But without them, we'd all be out of a job. They're as much our boss as Mr. McMahon is. Tell him I said that. He's not here, is he? CM Punk spent many years honing his craft before making it here to the big time.
And that's a good thing. You got to step up your game once you get a spot here.
One. Two.
I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
One. Two.
These competitors seem a little tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment, there's a chance it'll be inflicted on you instead. I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal. You got to think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of a match.
It really is a game. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what. One mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. I think he's going to fly. Oh, come on. Quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
What's wrong with that? His charisma is one of the things that got him to the big dance in the first place.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face.
The fans have certainly taken to CM Punk. He's one of the most popular superstars here in ECW.
He may not be an ECW original.
It appears someone's been busted open.
Look at all that blood. These WWE fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see athletes compete in a match, not beat each other up to a bloody pulp.
Now that's the opening he was waiting for, and now he's taking advantage of it.
Taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating! Cheating, plain and simple. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
I say you pay more attention to whoever you're squaring off with and leave the fans alone until the match is won. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Do I detect a tinge of jealousy? Maybe you didn't always get that kind of reaction from the audience.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
He's giving the fans what they want and building some momentum at the same time. Nothing wrong with that. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
I'm sure his mother is very proud of him. The rest of us, not so much. Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
No fooling. Hey, not for nothing. What?
Welcome to Raw, where we're just over a month away from Vengeance. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler at ringside. And tonight we've got a main event. That's 2 rematches in 1.
That's right, JR. A triple threat match between our 3 would-be movie stars.
And there are rumors going around that 2 of them are working together.
That doesn't make any sense. They're all going for the same thing. Why would any of them help a rival?
You think you know?
He's demonstrated his superior charisma and physical skills for several weeks. And they'll be on display again here tonight.
And for his sake, they'd better be at their peak, because you know Stephanie McMahon's watching this match very closely.
There's a lot of speculation that this superstar might be one half of a conspiracy against WWE Films' likely leading man.
That's ridiculous. Both members of that so-called conspiracy denied anything like that was going on.
He might have behaved unethically when he interfered last week, but it did get him back into the running for the WWE Films project.
And that's all that matters. When the stakes are this high, the ends definitely justify the means.
Excellent count. What ring presence. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edge heads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite super.
These fans love confidence in their superstars, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
3. Rope break. 4.
The impressive Johnny Nitro has certainly proven himself as a tag team competitor as well as a singles competitor.
Hold on a second, JR. Every time I've heard...
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
1.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
2. 3.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
1.
They sure are, JR, and I loved it.
And it's been reversed.
2. 3.
I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person, and I have to tell you,
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
no, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King. You've watched Edge as much as I. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans. He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy.
He reversed it. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
1. 1.
I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else, King. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I'd know cool
3.
if it bit me on my Oklahoma Sooner backside.
4.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
One.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try it.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him. I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Here's the cover, JR!
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are going to put each other... It was a damn setup from the start. They were working together.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. They sure had me fooled.
And for the first time, this superstar leaves the match looking like he got the worst of it.
And that's not going to do his reputation any favors.
Who would have thought that the competition would be this vicious for a movie role?
It's not just a movie role. It's money, power, and prestige. The only things that matter.
Listen, I didn't mean to put you in a handicap match like that, and I'm not happy about being played for a fool either. I'm bringing in someone to help you teach those two a lesson. He's a WWE and Hollywood legend. If you smell what I'm cooking.
we are 1 month away from vengeance. This is the old Oklahoma Sooner Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler. And tonight, it's all about revenge.
That's right. Last week, this wannabe leading man got sucker punched by the competition.
And that may have hurt his chances of earning that WWE Films contract.
It sure could have. Who's going to buy a ticket to see a movie starring a loser?
After secretly conspiring against his opponent last week, I'd love to see him get some payback here tonight.
Well, with his partner at that meeting in Hollywood, we just might see it.
Wait a damn minute! He's not even supposed to be here tonight.
He got him again. That's 2 weeks in a row.
My gosh! What a vicious assault! What's gotten into him?
Simple. He wants to make an impact and become the most famous face on Raw.
He's made an impact, all right. A sickening impact that may have left his victim unable to compete.
And he might have messed up those movie star looks, too.
I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. There's the reversal.
I guess a little sportsmanship is too much to ask for.
I guess so, JR. But where's the fun in that? Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place.
What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR.
4.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
5.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty good, though, I must say. Oh, boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
He should be disqualified for that.
For what? I didn't see anything wrong with that. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission. You're not going to get him with that one. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time.
He's going for it, JR!
What a spear! And we ain't talking Brittany. That'll put your lights out permanently.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way.
He's going for the pin!
1, 2, 3.
I think we're going to find out just how much must have gotten the sense knocked out of him.
And his opponent sure seems happy with himself.
Why shouldn't he? He pulled a fast one on all of us and might have taken his rival out of the running.
I hope that WWE Films wouldn't pass him over for the role just because he was ambushed.
They might. Nobody's going to cast a whipping boy as the hero of their movie.
You don't really think our general manager's gonna get you that partner he promised you, do you? Everyone knows who he's talking about. And you're not cool enough for the great one to waste his time on.
Don't get cocky about our match this week. I don't need anyone's help taking you out of the picture. My partner's taking care of our business in Hollywood this week, and I'm gonna take care of our business in the ring.
Without further ado, let me introduce you to your new partner.
Hey there, kid. My man here tells me you got some trouble that the old hot rod can help you out with. Well, I used to chew bubble gum and kick ass, but I give up chewing bubble gum. So now I can kick twice as much ass.
And the two of you are going to get the chance to do just that in a match against the tag team champion.
Title?
Non-title.
Good enough. Come on, kid. Man, you have no idea.
Less than 1 month remains until vengeance. Good evening, everybody. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler at ringside. And tonight, a true WWE legend returns to the ring.
That's right. Rowdy Roddy Piper's here as a favor to our general manager.
It's always great to see Hot Rod in action, King. But I have to admit, he's not the legend I expected to see.
What do you mean, JR? Who'd you think the GM was talking about?
You think you know
Well,
me?
our general manager got him a legend for a partner, just like he promised. But I have to admit, I was expecting someone else.
Are you serious? I knew exactly who the GM had in mind all along. I just didn't want to ruin the surprise.
Few superstars ever attained the legendary heights that this man has reached. A WrestleMania headliner, a bona fide movie star.
And he can raise hell like nobody else. Let's not forget that.
I just want to mention again that the Tag Team Championship is not on the line in tonight's match.
No, but a win over the tag team champs would establish anyone as a tag team to be reckoned with.
The champions don't have to worry about losing their title tonight, but their opponents could make a big impact with a win.
And no disrespect intended, but if their opponents are half as good as they look on paper, the champs have their work cut out for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big Raw welcome from Cheese Country, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
These Milwaukee fans are incredible, JR. I've never seen a crowd as fired up as this one is here tonight.
That's because they know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment, King. The superstars of Raw.
There's the reversal.
JTG grew up on the mean streets of Brooklyn, New York, and this kid's got some hustle to him.
I know. He hustled me out of $50 backstage last week.
I'm sure you're not the only one. He's got quite the head for business, does old JTG. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. I can't believe he countered that one. Ugh.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, and there's the tag. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform.
Here it comes, JR. He's in position.
Oh, man, what a spear. That's a tooth chipper for sure.
Oh, no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins, and here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get... I don't know if you'd say that the challengers have screen presence, but they certainly had ring presence.
That's for sure. That was a huge win over the tag team champions.
I'm sure the champs were embarrassed by that loss, but at least they kept the title.
Yeah, but it's tough to recover from an embarrassment like that.
I can only imagine that the challengers must have impressed Stephanie McMahon tonight.
They impressed me, that's for sure. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I'm very interested to see how you and your partner work together on Raw. After your chief rival no-showed our meeting, I'm certainly looking for a good excuse not to do business with him. I hope...
It's JR, here with the King at ringside, and movie madness continues to sweep through Raw.
You're not kidding. These guys are tearing each other apart for that movie contract.
Even the alliances between the superstars are starting to crumble.
You've got to expect that. There's a lot of ego, a lot of fame, and a lot of money on the line.
You think you know.
He's got his sights set on a big win at Vengeance, which just might land him the WWE Films movie contract he's been looking for.
Yeah, but that's still a few weeks off. He needs to make sure he focuses on tonight's match.
Some call him crazy, and others say he's crazy like a fox. He's always got a plan for victory, but how does his partner feel about following his lead?
If he's smart, he'll just shut up and go along with it. You don't second guess a legend like him.
He certainly didn't care for his partner referring to him as sidekick. But has that issue blown over, or will it affect this match?
Look, sometimes there's tension in a team, and that's normal. But if he's a professional, he won't let it slow him down.
In recent weeks, we've seen this superstar behave in an almost condescending manner toward his partner.
I don't think that's it at all. He's already done everything that his partner looks forward to doing, so maybe he's earned the right to think a little highly of himself.
Nothing beats me.
We're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
He reversed it.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
What a counter! Oh, man, that's gonna change the tone of this.
He went straight for the pin. No flies on him. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
2.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edge heads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off Mark.
He's going for it, JR.
What a spear! And we ain't talking Brittany. That'll put your lights out permanently. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable. You can't. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Boy, it must burn you up.
Oh, man. He is not a happy camper.
He's letting the pressure get to him, and that's a dangerous mistake.
And make no mistake about it, there is a tremendous amount of pressure on these superstars.
Absolutely. Competing for that starring role could make or break any of them.
And I've got to think that Stephanie McMahon won't look too favorably on this tantrum.
Maybe, maybe not. I've never understood the whole Hollywood thing myself.
Did you see that? You took my advice and you picked up the win now. That's the way it works. Shoot, as long as they follow my advice, even the most mediocre superstars can make it to the top in this business. That's why I'm hot rod and you're not.
I just heard about the big challenge. Very dramatic. We'll definitely have our eyes on the winner of this one. But your challenger was right about one thing. If you were to suffer a disfiguring injury, your acting career might be over before it gets off the ground.
Lordy, I just heard your first blood match is official, and I figure you're gonna probably want my help again, right? After all, the big pay-per-view's only a few weeks away. Oh no, don't be scared. Be terrified.
Vengeance is a week from this Sunday. It's good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside for what might be the most brutal main event in Raw history.
That's right. A first blood match between two of our aspiring movie stars.
Whoever wins will most certainly elevate themselves in the eyes of the fans.
And whoever loses might lose his shot at the WWE Films role, if he gets beat up bad enough.
You think you know
I can't help but notice that he's coming out here alone. Is this a sign that his partner got sick of their alliance?
I don't know. But even if he did, who can blame him? The man's a legend. Why should he waste his time helping someone who's not even in his league?
He requested this match in order to, as he put it, mess up his rival's pretty face.
I know that kind of talk makes you squeamish, JR, but you can't argue with the fact that it's a solid strategy. Nobody's gonna cast a leading man whose face looks like hamburger. You talk about ruthless aggression. He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find.
Oh, man! That'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors. Oh, my! That security barricade didn't slow down these superstars one bit.
It sure didn't, JR. And these fans are getting an unexpected treat. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for them.
My God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy feat.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, a textbook reversal there. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick! I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn about Edge, because they know that Edge doesn't give a damn about them either.
How can you say that, JR? Edge is one of the most exciting and dynamic superstars on the Raw roster. And I hope you don't drive him to Smackdown with the way you slander him.
What a shot! I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Come on, JR. Everything in WWE is meant to be used like that. I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else, King. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I'd know cool if it bit me on my Oklahoma Sooner backside. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. Uh-oh. There he goes, JR. He's been busted open.
This doesn't look good. He needs to get some medical attention immediately.
It's not a WWE career-ending injury, but it might be a movie career-ending injury.
And his opponent is showing absolutely no remorse.
Of course not. He did exactly what he set out to do.
Whoever thought that a movie contract would bring out such viciousness in these two?
Never underestimate the power of fame and fortune. Some people will do anything for them.
I apologize for dropping the ball out there, okay? I had to take care of some stuff. I mean, I know you ain't too thrilled with me right now, but I have still got your back this week, even if you ain't gonna say 2 words to me, man.
Vengeance is this Sunday. This is good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And we've got some tag team action for you tonight.
That's right. I don't know who these guys hate worse, their opponents or each other.
This is their last chance to face each other before this Sunday's pay-per-view.
Fasten your seatbelt, JR. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
You think you know
He's
me.
got his sights set on a big victory at Vengeance, but he knows that he'll be facing at least one of his opponents tonight at the pay-per-view.
This is his last chance to wear them down before Vengeance. He's got to take full advantage and not get beaten down himself.
He was brought back to Raw to watch his partner's back, but that's not what happened last week.
And you've got to wonder if they can keep it together tonight against a pair of superstars who have made their lives a living hell.
His issues with his partner are well documented. Will we see them come to a head tonight?
I doubt that, JR. He needs to make an impact tonight and earn himself a spot at Vengeance. He's not going to throw that away just because he's not seeing eye to eye with his partner.
This man is certainly no stranger to pay-per-views. Will his performance tonight earn him a spot at Vengeance and possibly a movie contract?
I wouldn't bet against him, JR. This is a superstar who knows how to pull out all the stops when it matters.
Nothing beats it. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying that Roddy Piper is one of the great legends of our business.
And talk about a career, half the guys in the locker room would kill to have done 1/10 of the things Piper's done. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
I think the thing that impresses me most about Nitro is his confidence. Wouldn't you say so, JR?
Well, you could call it confidence, but I call it cockiness. And as far as I'm concerned, his daddy should have taken him to the woodshed once or twice more than he did.
That's your answer to everything, JR. Take him to the woodshed. What kind of advice is that? You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King.
What?
They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing.
Two.
There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a
Three.
field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
Four.
It sure is. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some
Six.
fair and balanced commentary? Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
9.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
His opponent's out, and he's looking to finish this.
Oh boy, look at this, King. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant clap. We could be looking at a pinfall here,
1,
folks.
2, 3.
Boy, what a match. There's no love lost between these two.
Not only are they not on the same page, they're not even in the same book. I always knew Piper was crazier than a pet coon.
I don't think Piper's partner approves of the way Hot Rod handled the situation.
Well, that's one way to get a snap of approval.
For better or for worse, Piper's always known how to make an impact.
Call me crazy, but I think that's leading man material right there.
Hey, I'm sorry about what I had to do out there, but I needed to land this role, understand? Everything I wanted. I just reached out and took. That's the only way you get anywhere in this damn business. And I guess that's your last lesson, kid. You want to learn something else? You go out there in the ring Sunday and you figure it out.
This is it. Welcome to Vengeance.
And I can't wait for tonight's ladder match, JR.
A WWE Films contract is on the line. 3 of Raw's top superstars want it.
Not to mention one of the greatest legends of all time.
4 superstars, 1 contract. It all happens tonight.
You think you know.
He's a dangerous, driven individual, and he knows that a victory tonight would propel his career to even greater heights.
Yeah, but he's been getting picked apart for weeks by 2 of his opponents. And then he got bushwhacked by his own partner last week. How much can he really have left?
He's enjoyed a great deal of success by making smart decisions about who to team with. But he's here on his own tonight.
And this is the true test of any superstar. You can play the politics or jump guys in the parking lot or whatever, but when it comes right down to it, you need to be able to get it done in the ring.
Over the course of his legendary career, he's blindsided opponent after opponent with his unpredictable nature. And that might make him the most dangerous superstar in this match.
A few weeks ago, you said he was crazy like a fox, and that's absolutely true. You never know what he's going to do next, and that makes it impossible to defend yourself against it.
And here's the 4th and final competitor, a man who has been absolutely relentless in his pursuit of the WWE Films contract.
He's no stranger to main events, JR, and I wouldn't be surprised one bit to see him walk out of here with the win and the movie contract.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What?
I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly. Oh, man. That'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure.
Oh, man, what a shot from that foreign object.
What are you talking about, JR? I'm almost sure that was made in America.
A textbook Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's... It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans...
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
I think the thing that impresses me most, whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar stay one step ahead of his opponents the way the Rowdy one can.
You never know what to expect. It's like he says, just when they think they've got all the answers, I change the questions.
I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person, and I have to tell you, I'm impressed with what this kid brings to the table.
What's that exactly? A bunch of half-chewed apples? What's so cool about that?
I tell you what's cool, King, and that's the charisma and athletic ability of this second-generation superstar.
Sorry, JR, but I just don't see it. Maybe they'll get it right with the third generation.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no...
This has turned into a real slobber knocker, 15 feet in the air. Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has a... Oh, no! The referee's been knocked out! This can't be good!
Are you kidding? Now anything goes! It doesn't get any better than that, JR.
The referee is out, King! Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paycheck.
Come on! That should be a disqualification right there!
What are you talking about, JR? I didn't see anything. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat. That went nowhere.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league, but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King. You've watched Edge as much as I have, and you've seen the things he's pulled. Talk about someone whose heart is as cold as the other side of the pillar.
Well, I'm sorry you've decided to sympathize with the losers, JR. Me, I'm sticking with a winner. I'm sticking with Edge. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. The impressive Johnny Nitro has certainly proven himself as a tag team competitor as well as a singles competitor.
Hold on a second, JR. Every time I've heard you mention Nitro in the past, you've complained about him. You can't have it
back and forth. These two are going to trade blows until someone falls.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster is what a battle. Neither superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder.
They're really going after each other, JR.
Take it from me. Rowdy Roddy Piper is a complex individual, to be sure.
That's how you describe Piper, JR? Complex. Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna be?
Whoever wins this fight might just win the match.
I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder.
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble. Well, From the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to...
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done. Oh, no. Like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. Both superstars are beating the hell out of each other on that ladder.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I.
It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these
two are fighting for their lives on that ladder. A fist fight 15 feet in the air. This isn't going to be pretty.
I don't think Johnny Nitro's winning over any fans here tonight.
Nitro's not worried about impressing the fans, JR. He doesn't need to try. Have you ever seen him outside the ring without a beautiful woman on his arm?
Well, I'm glad that Nitro's so successful with the ladies. But last I knew, that wasn't the way to rise through the ranks of the WWE. What a reversal.
I can't tell if these people love Piper or hate him or love to hate him, JR.
He stirs up some very complex emotions, that's for sure. No matter how you feel about him, you got to respect Roddy Piper.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until
they know there's not enough room for both of them up there.
My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely... Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. There's the reversal.
Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs. Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it? Whoever loses this fight is going to take a heck of a fall, JR. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they haven't. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe. Boy, it must burn you up to see a cocky young superstar like Nitro do so well here in the WWE, JR.
I think everyone should get what they deserve, King. Nitro deserves to be rewarded for his athletic ability. But if he keeps walking around like he's God's gift to sports entertainment, I think he deserves to be proven wrong. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying that Roddy Piper is one of the great legends of our business.
And talk about a career, half the guys in the locker room would kill to have done 1/10 of the things Piper's done.
He's been a world champion. He's a former Intercontinental and United States champion. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. The Rowdy One has seen, and trust me, has done it all. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. He did it! He overcame 3 other superstars to earn the WWE Films contract.
I don't believe it. I honestly didn't think he had it in him.
And his opponent is not taking this decision well.
He's gone crazy. Somebody better get this guy a straitjacket.
What an unbelievable match that was. The fans certainly got their money's worth.
Yeah, and let's hope they'll all buy tickets to his movie, too.
Well, I can bet I can name one superstar who won't be at the premiere.
Yeah, after his performance here tonight, I don't think they'll let him anywhere near a red carpet.
Congratulations! You're the new star of WWE Films' latest movie. It could take a while for the wheels to start turning, but don't worry about that. Just sit tight, and my people will get in touch with your people.
There's no way you're walking out of Vengeance with that movie con. I understand that you're a franchise player on Raw, and I respect that. Just like I'd hope you'd respect ECW's extremists. But since you obviously don't, I'm going to arrange for some respect to be beaten into you by one of our hardcore, chair-swinging, back-breaking maniacs.
Vengeance has come and gone, and the road to SummerSlam begins tonight. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross here with the King of Memphis, Jerry Lawler. And tonight, Raw takes on ECW.
I can't believe our general manager would allow extremely crappy wrestling to appear on Raw.
And from what we've read, our Raw representative might agree with your assessment of ECW.
How could he not? ECW's second rate, and Raw's going to prove it tonight.
You think you know?
You're looking at one of the most dangerous men in sports entertainment.
Yeah, none of those ECW superstars have any respect for their opponents, or themselves for that matter.
And the opponent, the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu.
This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to live Raw action from Providence, Rhode Island.
Can you believe how loud these fans are, JR? They know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
You're not wrong, King. The Raw superstars never fail to impress. I can't wait to get started. My God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these things...
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
I love it. Rules are like bones, made to be broken.
Well, I think it's pretty sad when you have to sink that low to win a match.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we'd like to hear.
Did you see that? That's gonna leave a mark.
I think that's the whole idea, King.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this.
I don't even want to think about what that feels like, JR. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had...
He's going up! But what's he going to do when he gets there?
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this!
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. Come on! Somebody's got to take that away from him!
Hey,
Oh, no! What's he gonna do here?
Oh my gosh! What a spear! I'm surprised he didn't break his opponent in half, JR. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling. We could be looking at a pinfall here,
1,
folks.
2, 3.
This is Raw action. Oh, man. It looks like he may have come off the worst for wear here.
I hope that leg isn't seriously injured.
We won't know until he gets it checked out, but I sincerely hope not.
And if it is, we've got ECW to blame for injuring one of our guys.
All the more reason for Raw to have nothing to do with them from now on.
What are you talking about? This looks like the opening shot in a war to me.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, everybody. We're entering week 2 of the Raw ECW rivalry. Boomer Sooner, everybody. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler at ringside, and it sounds like our champion wants another piece of ECW.
Well, after the way he limped away from last week's match, his pride is on the line.
He narrowly avoided serious injury last week. I hope his luck holds.
It's a risk, but he's our champion, and he's got to stand up for Raw.
You think you know.
He's taken exception to our champion's comments about ECW, and he's determined to beat some respect into him tonight.
There's nothing wrong with running your mouth as long as you can back it up, JR.
And the opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent. No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move.
My God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No.
He's going up. This could backfire. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick.
It seems that the ring wasn't big enough to hold these superstars.
I'm not sure this arena's big enough to hold these superstars, JR.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle...
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat...
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. Come on! Somebody's got to take that away from him.
Hey, if the referee doesn't stop it, it's all legal.
This CM Punk might be young, but he's got more raw talent than superstars twice his age.
How many 20-year-old superstars do we have on the roster? Exactly. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And he's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag. He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is.
superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. He reversed it. Ugh.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars are. Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans will be disappointed. He might be heading back to ECW with a concussion.
Serves him right, trying to embarrass Raw's champion like that.
Well, I hate to see an injury happen to any superstar, or extremist, for that matter.
Well, now there's no question that Raw can get extreme with the best of them.
That's for sure. That was a slobber knocker of a match, and I'm just glad our champion seems to have escaped injury.
And that should convince ECW to stay off of Raw from now on.
Finally, this ECW nonsense is behind us, and we can get down to business. Namely, putting together Raw's matches for SummerSlam. You're definitely in the mix, but I've got my eye on a few other superstars too. I'll keep you posted.
Welcome to Raw, everybody. We're less than 2 months from SummerSlam. Hello again, everybody. I'm good old JR, Jim Ross, alongside the Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And tonight, the champion faces his potential challenger.
And that's going to be a great match. But I'm just glad we're over that ECW nonsense.
One can only hope so, Kingfish. The challenger should be focused on his title match.
Absolutely. The champ's no pushover, and you'll see that tonight.
If he has a good showing here tonight, he might well earn himself the chance to be named #1 contender at SummerSlam.
And what better place to make your mark than at one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year? That ECW piece of trash is back, and he's assaulting the champ.
This is downright unforgivable. He's got no reason in the world to be out here.
Look out! There's another one. This is awful, JR.
For the love of God and everything that's good, somebody get out here and stop this.
I don't know, JR. I think the damage might have been done. I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster.
I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side is paying off here.
He's not trying to get the crowd on his side, JR. He's letting everyone know that he's going to win this one, whether they like it or not. He countered that one perfectly.
I'm sure I'm not the only one in this arena who hopes to see the masterpiece learn a lesson in respect here tonight.
Hey, watch your mouth. This man is a living work of art.
Well, then maybe would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're thick.
He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. There's the reversal. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR.
He may get the 3 count here.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring. He's going for it, JR.
What a spear. And we ain't talking Brittany. That'll put your lights out permanently. He's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's... There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
He's in a bad way. He's going to need some medical help.
What was he thinking? Trying to compete after that ECW ambush.
He's a proud man, Jerry, and I'm afraid his pride got the better of him.
You've got to pick your battles, especially if you want to be the #1 contender.
I just hope his injuries are less severe than they appear to be.
Yeah, if he's hurt badly, he might have to forget about SummerSlam this year.
Word in the locker room is that you're not even seriously injured. So you've got no reason not to work with me to get rid of ECW. I'd rather fight against you than with you, but it's obvious that's not going to happen until we take out the trash.
we are just 6 weeks away from SummerSlam. Hi, everybody. I'm your barbecue-loving friend, good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. And tonight, hopefully, Raw will solve its ECW problem once and for all.
I hope so. ECW's not even in Raw's league, and all the cheap shots in the world won't change that.
No, but that could do some serious damage to our superstars.
That's why he's got backup. There's no way ECW's leaving here in one piece.
You think you know.
There's more than just a cross-brand rivalry at stake here tonight, folks. The Raw team is composed of 2 superstars, each of whom believes that he should be the #1 contender.
They've got all the way until SummerSlam to go after each other, JR. Tonight is all about getting rid of ECW.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
He must be looking for a weapon of some kind. What a vicious chair shot!
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. You can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there can be a huge help.
Good grief! Good Lord, what an impact!
That's the way to do it. Keep going. Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. Look at him feeding off the energy from this cup. Oh, man, what a shot from that foreign object.
What are you talking about, JR? I'm almost sure that was made in America. He sure is putting that thing to good use, JR.
I don't know if I'd call it good use, King, but it's definitely an advantage.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this!
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up. My God! A thunderous blow from that sledgehammer!
Man, talk about getting hammered.
He's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be... I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind. If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. He's bringing the hammer down, JR!
He sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this will be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick! He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, oh man, that'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure.
Whether you're a Raw fan, an ECW fan, or a ceiling fan, you got to admit, folks, that was a slobber knocker.
And hopefully, that's the last we'll see of ECW on Raw.
I hope so, King. I'm not sure how many more times Raw and ECW could clash without somebody getting seriously injured.
They sure don't do anything halfway, do they?
No, they don't. And now these Raw superstars can turn their attention to SummerSlam.
And the next time they're in the ring together, I don't think it'll be as partners.
Vengeance is over, and the super highway to SummerSlam starts tonight. Hi, everybody. It's good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler. We're at ringside. And, King, what do you think about Stephanie McMahon's return?
Hey, the more McMahons, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, she doesn't actually have any official authority around here.
Excuse me? Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? That's all the authority she needs.
You think you know.
With SummerSlam just a few weeks away, this is the time for this superstar to make an impact.
And don't forget, JR, Stephanie McMahon's backstage. Her family can make you or break you in this business.
And the opponent from Charlotte.
For the love of what? Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
3,
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
There is no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business.
Yeah, not to mention the dirtiest player in the game.
I'll be the first to admit that the Nature Boy's taken some liberties with the rules from time to time.
From time to time, Flair's a 16-time champion. And if any of those title reigns started with a clean victory, I'll eat my crown. Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Oh, sure. Now the fans starting to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match. And now
he's going for the cover, JR.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. Look at him beating off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
3.
I think it's...
I think both these superstars proved their championship contender material here tonight.
Maybe, but there's only room for... Wait a minute! What's going on here?
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and him.
What did he say?
I think he said this is personal.
Well, there was a rumor about him and their lady friends.
Wait! He's fighting back!
These guys should have chosen someone easier to pick.
This is disgusting. Someone's got to get out here and stop this.
Not me. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
So it's you and me this week, huh? Well, you better be ready for me when we meet in the ring this week, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Woo!
Welcome to Raw, everybody. We're just 1 month away from SummerSlam. Hi, everybody. It's Oklahoma's own Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And Stephanie McMahon has certainly stirred things up around here.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great.
Well, it's certainly good for anyone who's on her side.
You have to be an idiot not to try to stay in the good graces of someone with the last name McMahon.
You think you know.
It better be careful. We saw what his opponent did after last week's match.
Yeah, and from everything I'm hearing, Stephanie McMahon thought it was great. And who am I to disagree with her?
And the opponent, accompanied by Candace. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is. But I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no... Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and is a...
Here it comes, JR. He's in position.
Oh, man. What a spear. That's a tooth chipper for sure. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire.
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
2. What an incredible performance. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Oh, no. What's he going to do here?
Oh, my gosh. What a spear. I'm surprised he didn't break his opponent in half, JR.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. And here's the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Tell me something. When you look at the masterpiece...
this may have stirred up more trouble than it solved.
Yeah, and those are two superstars you don't want to have mad at you.
And that goes double for their good friend, Stephanie McMahon.
That's about the smartest thing you've ever said, JR.
You know, King, if you want to keep kissing McMahon behind, there's a special club you can join.
No thanks, JR. I don't want to join any club that would have you as a member.
Hey, that was a great match. Congratulations on your win. You looked fantastic. Maybe we can get together and celebrate. My hotel's right around the corner. How about meeting me for a drink a little later? Hey, I know you're facing my man tonight, but I can't wait to see you in action. Actually, I shouldn't even call him my man.
I can't believe what I saw last week on Raw. I hope you know that it could just as easily have been you who got worked over, and your GM wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. That would never happen on Smackdown. Maybe it's time for a change. Church.
You'd better stay out of our business, understand? We've got Stephanie McMahon in our corner, and the rules are about to change around here. If I were you, I'd learn to respect.
There's just 2 weeks to go until SummerSlam, one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the year. Hello again, friends and neighbors. This is good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and it sounds like this superstar is getting caught up in a romantic entanglement.
How stupid do you have to be to try to fool around with another superstar's woman?
I don't think it's that cut and dry, King, and I'm sure Stephanie McMahon's presence doesn't make it any simpler.
Maybe not. But she's shown that she's open to some creative solutions for problems like this.
Oh, boy. I think he wanted that one to keep going.
I don't blame him. He wants to send a message to that cheating jerk.
Well, well, well. It sure didn't take you long to choose sides, did it?
Of course not. Are you surprised, JR? I'm a man of integrity.
And you certainly don't want to badmouth any friend of Stephanie McMahon's.
Well, that just goes without saying.
It looks like he may have injured that arm.
I wouldn't be surprised. The first match was rough, but that second one was downright brutal.
And I don't think there's any doubt whose side Stephanie McMahon is on.
No doubt at all. And I'm glad she's taking a stand against that home record.
I just hope that injury isn't as bad as it looks.
Me neither. As far as I'm concerned, he's got more retribution coming his way.
We are just over a week away from SummerSlam, and things are really heating up here on Raw. JR and the King at ringside, and tonight, this man meets his romantic rival in a steel cage match.
Romantic rival? You mean the boyfriend of the diva he won't stop harassing?
That's one view of the situation. I think he'd disagree.
Well, he can disagree all he wants. See how much good that does him in a cage.
I was amazed when he returned from the injury he suffered last week. I'm not sure he'll get lucky twice.
I don't think he will. Look at him. He's really hurting.
And I can't help but think that without Stephanie McMahon's interference...
Hold it right there, JR. I don't want you getting yourself in trouble by bad-mouthing a McMahon.
All I'm saying is that I'm not sure our general manager would have made this match 1 week before SummerSlam.
Well, if he wouldn't, then he's an idiot, because that was an incredible match.
SummerSlam is only 6 days away. Put down the barbecue because... He is absolutely beside himself with rage.
That's because he didn't just lose the match, he lost his job.
Well, for his sake, I hope Smackdown is higher.
Oh, I'm sure he'll fit in fine over there. Their standards are much lower than ours.
I wonder if Stephanie McMahon will try to run him out of town there, too.
Personally, I hope Stephanie sticks around Raw. I think this place could use a woman's touch.
We have to talk.
What do you want?
Money, 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 money.
Are you going to break the news to him?
You bet. You're traded. You're gone. You are now Smackdown property. So long.
See, man, this is a good thing. Teddy Long wants you bad. You're going to rip through his lineup, so this ends up being nothing but roses for you. So, good luck.
I understand that you're one of SmackDown's top dogs, and I respect that. You see, I just get it. And I'd hope you'd respect ECW. But since that...
No Mercy is this Sunday. But first, SmackDown goes head-to-head with ECW tonight. Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside.
And it doesn't get any bigger than this, Michael. The pride of SmackDown is on the line tonight.
Not to mention the health of several superstars who hope to go on to No Mercy this Sunday.
Before they worry about going to No Mercy, they better show No Mercy to ECW.
Come on, the match is over. All right, I am sick of this. JBL, where are you going?
Here. And this one. Now take those bastards out.
All right, now we're seeing a little bit of brand unity.
Chase after him.
Tempers are off the charts here, and the crowd is deafening. Smackdown, and I guess JBL, has turned the ECW tide. But can they shut it down once and for all at No Mercy? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No Mercy.
And I can't believe the ECW champion is here at a SmackDown pay-per-view.
This is SmackDown's chance to send him packing once and for all.
And if he can pull it off, he's the new #1 contender.
It's going to be intense. It's going to be brutal. No Mercy begins now.
You think you know?
SmackDown's honor rests squarely on his shoulders. A victory here tonight would establish him as SmackDown's #1 contender.
And I've never been the guy's biggest fan, but I hope he sends the ECW champion back to Tuesday nights with his tail between his legs.
He's showing time and time again that he'll go to any extremes, pardon the pun, to humiliate Smackdown.
And I, for one, am getting sick of seeing his ugly mug around here. I'd love nothing more than to see him on the receiving end of a Smackdown beating. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time.
Wow, what a shot!
That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
And I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that. Oh my God, what a sickening impact from that sledgehammer.
No kidding. That thing's meant to crush stone. Imagine what it'll do to a human being. Edge, you never know what you'll find under the ring.
I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he's using it for, and that's all that matters. Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
Here he goes. He's going for it.
And he got all of it. Textbook execution.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that
he's going for the pin.
One.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
He did it. Smackdown has... Oh no, I don't believe this.
That's ECW for you, Michael. No honor whatsoever.
A vicious assault on SmackDown's new #1 contender. This is disgraceful.
Come on. The match is over. You lost. Deal with it.
I'd say that he should be ashamed of himself, but I don't think he's got any shame at all.
No shame, no self-respect, and no respect for his opponent or anyone else.
There's no doubt in my mind that SmackDown has won this battle.
Yeah, but mark my words, the war is far from over.
You think you proved something tonight? You think you proved that you're better than me? You're nothing.
Welcome to Smackdown, where we're just over 3 weeks away from Cyber Sunday. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and tonight, the champion meets his #1 contender in tag team action.
Sparks are going to fly, Michael. These guys are looking to get any advantage they can over each other.
A victory here tonight would be a huge boost heading into Cyber Sunday.
And whoever loses is going to have his work cut out for him between now and then.
You think you know.
He's the #1 contender, set to lock horns with the champion in this tag team match. What should he be looking to do here tonight, John?
First and foremost, defeat and embarrass the champion, which is easier said than done. Second, learn all he can about the champion's strengths and weaknesses.
So all my girls in the place say hey, 'cause you know just how we do. It's hard to say what to think. If you win, take it back for satisfaction.
Quick tags are the best way to win a match like this. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
This could be big, but it could backfire.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
Looks like a tag to me. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but he's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
Speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong for him to beat.
I think Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent. If anyone would know that, it's you.
Looks like they got the tag.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
If there's a more overrated... Come on, let's show it off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
He's got him covered.
Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
What a counter that was.
There's the reversal.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. Batista's had a lot of success so far, but that's because most of his opponents let him psych them out.
If you're not intimidated at the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista, you better have your head examined.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they hadn't.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised?
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Each of these competitors is looking for
don't think these two would mind getting another piece of the champ.
Yeah, but he'd be an idiot to give it to them right now. Besides, I think I'd rather get a piece
Hey,
of...
come on now. This is a family show. Boy, if looks could kill.
Come on, he's a pro. Do you seriously think he's going to buzz up a successful team over a woman?
It wouldn't be the first time.
What? Being the #1 contender isn't enough? You've got to try to make me look like an idiot in our tag team match too? If you're really as good as you say you are, how about you meet me in that ring this week, one-on-one?
Hey there, Mr. #1 contender. Your partner asked me to manage you two tonight, and I said I would be happy to. He's such a good friend of mine. And in case you were wondering, that's all he is to me. Hint, hint.
Cyber Sunday is just over 2 weeks away, and you can feel the electricity in the air.
You think you know?
He's SmackDown's #1 contender going into Cyber Sunday. And tonight, he faces the superstar who could be worthy of that title himself.
Could be. He is worthy of it, Michael. And that's exactly what this match is about.
And the opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing 307.
He slipped out of that one. Edge is so quick and so deadly, you can't take your eyes off of him for a second.
And that's doubly true if you're the referee. I don't think Edge has ever met a rule he wouldn't break.
No shame in that. If you don't get caught, it's not cheating.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hype. His opponent is groggy, and he's making the most of it.
Execution. Big move. Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah? Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto. You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep... Here he goes. He's going for it.
And he got all of it. Execution. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
Nice reversal. You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
He's impressive, no question.
And here's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Talk about superstars who don't.
We've just received word that something's going on backstage.
Let me go!
Just tell me what he's got that I don't.
You're hurting my arm!
Listen, I know if we just spent more time together, you'd come around.
This is sick.
In fact, that's exactly what I've got planned.
I don't believe it. He's lost his mind.
Talk about someone who needs to get set straight, and I think I know just the superstar who would like to do it.
I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be able to manage you this week. I got something else going on. But I'm sure you're going to do great. Oh, and if you see your partner, you might want to talk to him.
Cyber Sunday is just over a week away. This is Michael Cole here with JBL, and the number one contender has got to be beside himself after what happened last week.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened to his girlfriend, but he can't let that distract him from his championship match.
How can he not? She was kidnapped by a superstar he thought he could trust.
All I'm saying is the championship is either your top priority or it isn't. And if it isn't, forget about holding it.
You think you know.
He's got a championship match in just over a week, so he can't afford to suffer an injury here tonight.
And it's not just his opponent he's got to worry about. That low-life ex-friend of his is supposed to be around here somewhere. Here's the pin. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's really good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
He made his opponent look like a chump. Here he goes. He's going for it.
And he got all of it. Textbook execution.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent.
And there's the pin.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, that's pretty insightful for a guy. I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure that breaks his heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. Great reversal. Nice reversal.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the... This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3.
I think we might be looking at...
Someone get this guy a straitjacket. He's completely lost it.
He's crazier than a soup sandwich, and that only makes him more dangerous.
I know the #1 contender has to prepare for his title match, but something's got to be done about this guy.
Well, if he's going to do it, he better do it soon.
For his own sake, as well as for Maria's.
Yeah, he can't be worrying about this come Cyber Sunday.
Cyber Sunday is just 2 days away. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and then right to be named #1 contender for Cyber Sunday is on the line tonight.
Yeah, in a last man standing match. And the championship match is 2 days later.
This seems to be the only way to settle this bizarre situation.
Yeah, but it pretty much guarantees that whoever wins tonight will lose at Cyber Sunday.
You think you know.
What started out as a straightforward run at the championship has turned into a nightmare for the #1 contender.
And this last man standing match is his one and only chance to take care of business. If he loses, he can kiss his girl and his championship match goodbye.
Well, it seems like he's accepted the challenge. Where's Maria?
I've got the feeling that if he wins this last man standing match, we might not find out.
I'm Michael Cole. This is JB Allen. We welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
The Rose City's going to get its face rocked tonight, and I, for one, can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands. Edge is such a jerk. I'm amazed that he still has a job on Raw after some of the stuff he...
This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
I don't think there's a superstar on the roster with as much drive and determination as Matt Hardy, and these fans certainly...
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them. Nice reversal.
Here he goes. He's going for it.
And he got all of it. Textbook execution. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's all about bringing the hammer down, and that proves it.
What a reversal.
Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
And I can't imagine how anyone could come back from some... His opponent is groggy, and he's making the most of it.
Execution. Big move.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, he's looking for a weapon.
4.
This could cause a serious
5,
injury.
6, 7, 8.
These superstars have been giving it everything.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It's not about winning over fans. He's letting everyone...
I don't think anyone's happier about the outcome of this match than that woman right here.
You can say that again. I hope he's got something left in the tank because she looks to be in a celebrating mood.
Congratulations. But I've got to say, you look like you're running on empty.
I hate to agree with him, but...
Don't even think about whining when I beat you this Sunday. Comprendes?
Listen, there's a big movie opening that we can go to this weekend, and the GM's trying to get some superstars for an autograph signing. We should go to one of them, or maybe even both. What do you think?
It's Cyber Sunday, and Smackdown is here.
The champion is ready for battle.
And I can only hope the challenger can say the same.
After that last man standing match, I'm not so sure.
We'll find out tonight when two of SmackDown's best square off for the championship.
You think you know
He's
me.
faced tremendous odds, including a backstabbing ally and a kidnapped girlfriend. Does he have enough left in the tank to win here tonight?
The championship is a powerful motivator, Michael, but the human body has limits. I'm not optimistic.
He's the best that SmackDown has to offer, and the championship he holds is the proof.
And unlike the challenger, he's rested and ready for this match. I can't imagine any way he could possibly lose.
Too much damage for one man. You're going 5150, speaking Spanish. Hastimulado, estoy pesado. Vivo la vida peleando pecado. Estados Unidos al otro lado. Japón a Canadá, 619 sold. Do it for my people, yeah, you gotta love it. Mexican across the stomach, so think nothing of it, but love it. Lucha de la calle.
Nice reversal.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE.
He saw that one coming.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't.
He's looking for his finisher.
He got it. Execution.
Come on, quit showing off. It's a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Edge is so quick and so deadly, you can't take your eyes off of him for a second.
And that's doubly true if you're the referee. I don't think Edge has ever met a rule he wouldn't break.
No shame in that. If you don't get caught, it's not cheating.
He did it! He did it! SmackDown has a new champion!
I don't believe this. How in the hell did he pull that off?
I'm as shocked as you are, John, but the proof is right there in that ring.
He shouldn't have even been able to stand, and now he's the champion.
It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
And I don't care how you feel about it. Anyone who comes out on top after that deserves the gold.
You can say that again. He's got to be the greatest superstar in all of sports entertainment.
And he's a Smackdown exclusive, the best of the best.
Congratulations, champ! I'm so proud of you. I've already made the arrangements for a big victory party for you. You're really gonna love it. I also sent you some photos that I think you will thoroughly enjoy.